wanted. Last thing I'm going to show is list of fatal dog attacks in Canada. So before the 2000s. Prior to 1990, 1936, only one reported though. Let's say reported. Only one, and it was a 6-year-old, another young child attacked. 3 years old. 1961, 6-year-old. This is smaller, but 1963, unknown age. Another one, 1963. Collie, a German Shepherd. Hope you're watching the trend here. German Shepherd. Golden Retriever. Worthless Retriever. 20 months. 6, 7 years old. 5 years old. 5 years old. 3 years old. 3 years old. Oh, oldest one yet. 46-year-old in 1976. Do you notice a trend of dogs here? Have you noticed a trend of dogs? Alaskan Malamute, or aka the worstless mutt, 3 months. 9 years old, 3 years old, 3 years old, 5 years old. 1987. German Shepherd Coyote Cross. 1988. Do you notice a trend? 1989. Doberman and Rottweiler. 4 years old. Doberman, 46-year-old. And she was mauled by her 3 dogs in residence. They were removed from the residence, but it was unknown if they were euthanized. Chow Chow, 1990. July 28. 1 year, less than a month. 8 years old, 11 years old. Guys, noticing the trend here. 1995 in Toronto, the 6th. 22 or 23. An intoxicated Peter began taunting his roommate's dog, Apollo, and rage was led to them grabbing Peter's arm, pulling him down. He suffered extensive injuries to his head, neck, and throat. Was charged with criminal negligence a day later, but charges were dropped as he was not home when the attack occurred. The dog were euthanized against waiver's requests. German Shepherd. 3 years old, 5 years old, 3 years old, 3, 6, 8 years old. Bull Mastiff. What is that? I'm curious to know what the heck is a Bull Mastiff. I don't know my dogs. We're getting somewhere. It's coming now. I really gotta shine light on Huskies. I really gotta look at these dogs. I've always known they've been dangerous, but again, pit bulls make up most of the news, so I guess I've been too inclined to regarding these pit bulls. 8 years old, 3 years old. Someone was a pack of stray dogs. Pack of stray dogs killed an 8-year-old. Man's best friend, mind you. Again, hundreds and thousands of years. These dogs have been amongst people mutually having these mutual relationships. Yet a pack of dogs went after an 8-year-old. And they said he was carrying a snack and was accustomed to dogs because his family had sled dogs. 7 dogs were euthanized, some weighing over 80 pounds. And a lot of these are from the First Nations area. And you're telling me these people can't, like, oh my goodness. And not even the come on. How do you live like that? Hey, a bunch of dangerous stray dogs. Let's ignore it. An 8-year-old just got killed. Another young baby got killed by a dog. Let's ignore it. How do you act like that? It's ridiculous. A pack of stray dogs killed a 5 years old. Man's best friend. Man's best friend. A 5 year old, a pack of dogs. Went up against a 5 years old. Now we're going after 2000. Like again, what did you notice? Maybe there's two of them. Like what did you notice? Like what was missing? But now we're in 2000s. Let's see if we're gonna get more of them. The Labrador mix. I think we're getting somewhere. Rottweiler, 4 years old. Rottweiler, 4 years old. German Shepherd crosses, whatever that is. Rottweiler again, 3 years old. Mongrel dog. 77 years old. 3 years old, 3 years old, 2 years old, 5 years old. 5. Rottweiler again, 1. Husky again. A lot of huskies. There's a lot of huskies. Guess we're not seeing as much. A mutt. It's like a mutt. Like the worthless mutts. It's a mongrel dog. Nah, these worthless mutts. Oh, that's a good thing. So, short little story. Lady across from me, before they got a dog, it was always the wife and husband going for walks. They got a dog maybe a few months ago, and now it's only the dog and the wife going for walks. And almost every time I step out of the house and I see the dog, guess what happens? The dog stares right at me. I'm minding my own business, on my own property. The dog stops and stares right at me. Maybe they play my videos. Maybe they do, and this dog hears it, and somehow the dog probably, is sensing, hey, maybe this guy is Gore the dog butcher. Maybe it's him that really hates us so much. So let me stare at him. I don't know. There's a bulldog mix. 6 years old. Crossbreed. 49 years old. And in 2020, 2021, unknown. Now the dog is unknown. How do you how could it be unknown? Come on, how could it be unknown? Pitbull. Here we are. Pitbull. Age unknown. And unknown large breeds. I thought I would see more of these ones. But there's a lot of huskies. A lot of huskies in the earlier ages. This is in Canada only, though. It's not a lot. If you search for the U.S., if you search for the U.S., their stats, it'd be way longer than this. It would be long. Way longer than this. Okay, since we're here, we're going to see, once again, bear attacks. And, see their stats. It's 1850s. It's not a lot. Like, I'm not going through all of these, but I mean, I'm not saying it's good that they attack or anything. Like it's compared to dogs, this is nothing. If you calculate North American dogs and their list, it would be way longer than this. Way longer than this. Cougar attacks very little. Look how small it is. Look how small it is. The last one was in 2018. how small it is. Man, so it's Canada Day. It's Canada Day, and I just had to shine the light on dog attacks in Canada, and it's comparing it to the U.S. It's not as bad. It's not as bad. But it's nothing to be worried about. Just because you have less dog attacks than the U.S., you're still contributing. It still contributes to this horrendous dog culture. I don't know. I don't know how different Canadian dog lovers are than the U.S. dog lovers. I don't know. I don't know what's different. I don't know. I don't know what's similar. I really don't know. But what I do know, and one thing that all dogs have in common, is that they attack the vulnerable the most. They attack children the most. When you looked at that list, it's like 3 years old, 5 years old, a pack of dogs attacking a 5-year-old. Killing her or killing him. Babies, man. They're attacking babies. So they're really no different. Dogs in Canada, is really no different than the U.S., than the United Snakes of America. It's no different. I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. But again, it's not entirely different. Only thing different is the stats. That's pretty much it. Some places, like the city I'm in, may be not as bad of a dog nuttery place. You don't see loose dogs around. I guess you can say they're responsible owners. And I'm kind of quoting responsible owners. Very loosely. But yeah. It was interesting. I can't believe this took over 1 hour and a half to look at this subject. But it's Canada Day. It is something that I thought of doing. And, yeah. So again, end it there. This is another Worthless Mutts. And remember, it's okay to hate dogs. Thank you for joining me.